We welcome you to the Eastern Dakota Conference Tournament on the Davies Live Network. Tonight, it's the quarterfinal round as top-seeded Fargo Davies takes on the 8th-seeded Fargo South Bruins. For one final time, welcome inside the broadcast, everybody. I'm Grant Hubbard alongside Mark Hubbard, and what's the age-old saying? Win two before you lose two.
Win two before you lose two. And as the late, great Norman Dale, played by the late, great Gene Hackman, would say, there's a tradition in tournament play to not talk about the next step until you've climbed the one in front of you. That's what these teams have in front of them tonight. South's already got a play-in victory to get here, and they won the right to have another couple of games. Davies comes in the top overall seed, champions of the regular season. We'll see if that turns into postseason success.
Davies comes into the three-time defending EDC champion, top seed for the fourth year in a row. What is the key for Bart Manson's crew to win that next EDC championship?
Well, it's keeping that momentum that they've had. They had a little bit of a struggle in the end of the year playing Horace with nothing to play for. Now you come out and reset, right? It's a whole new season, whole new ball game, cliched but true as you get into tournament play and play your best at this time of year.
Fargo South comes in off that dominant 92-73 win over Shanley to earn their way here tonight. They've been blown out twice by Davies this season. They haven't even scored 50 points against the Eagles yet this season. So how does South make this a game even right now?
South's got to be able to rebound, Grant.
Yep.
Plain and simple. They've been destroyed on the boards in the last two meetings here against Davies. Really going to have to rebound to have any chance, and they're going to have to shoot really well. Even if they are able to rebound, they're still going to be able to need to shoot the basketball. Tough task for the South Bruins tonight.
Number 1 Davies, number 8 South. But first, here's your starting lineups coming up in about 20 seconds. Senior number 1, Kate Olhauser. A 6'2" senior number 3, Mason Claybo. A 6'4" junior number 23, Colin Williams. A 6'5" junior number 32, Hope Ranky. And a 6'6" senior number 40, Holden Whitney. Head coach for the Eagles, Mark Hansen. It's game time. Here we go from South Fargo. Number 1 Davies, number 8 Fargo South. Quarterfinal round of the EDC tournament. Bruins in yellow. Ranky and Minganuji will tip it off. Fargo South's in this building. They lost 94-31 to the Eagles. And here we go in the EDC quarters. Eagles control. Claybo with the ball. Olhauser. Ranky. Catch, shoot, score. Good start for Fargo Davies. Here comes Ali Shaheed for Fargo South. There's Mikey Hamilton. Minganuji now. Trying to drive on Colin Williams. Williams shuts it off. Intercepted by Colton Ranky. Ranky in transition. Ranky lays it in with the right hand.
Well, if there's any question that Colton Rinke was ready for tournament play, that was answered. Nice start.
Back come the Bruins, down 5. Minganuji double team momentarily. No, Claybo backs off. Minganuji going strong, kick it out. Hamilton on the wing, triple. Rims out, Williams the rebound. Olhauser finds Claybo, volleyball line 3, got it! Eagles are 3 for 3 from the field. They're up 8. Minganuji, middle of the lane, kick it out. Corbin Follingstead responds for 3. 15.5 a game for Follingstead. That's 10th in the EDC.
Follingstead never really got going the first meeting between these teams. Good start for him.
Claybo directing traffic. Olhauser down the lane. Olhauser gets stripped. Follingstead comes out with it. Here's Hamilton. Follingstead will take it again. Off the bridge, no good. Claybo collects. Claybo directing traffic. Here's Olhauser. Williams free throw line. Jay Pure.
Yes, sir.
Shaheed across the timeline. Hamilton off the screen with the ball now. Follingstead down low, gets a little push from Whitty. They're going to call a foul there.
Not a lot of contact there by Whitty, but enough to draw the whistle.
Here's Thomas Lawrence. Haven't seen him for a little while. Back in the game now. The wrap on that right shoulder.
Yeah, it's kept him out for a few games. Good to see him back on the home floor here.
Follingstead with the spin. The strip, ball on the floor. Williams collects for the Eagles. Claybo will rise. High arcer, no, off the back iron. Minganuji has the ball and he's running. That will get stripped by Lawrence. Will stay with the Bruins.
Boy, down here on that previous possession ground, Follingstead, again, that's what we watched all the first game when these two teams played. He got double teamed, lost the ball multiple times, collapsing on him.
Mark Dahlman calls 4. Let's see what 4 brings us. It brings it to number 4, Shaheed. Shaheed looking, Minganuji. Middle of the lane, 15 to shoot. Minganugi drives and scores on Williams. Eagle lead cut in half, 10-5. Reinke guarded by Minganugi. Finds Clabo. Feeds off Lawrence. Clabo backing his way in with a feed to Whitty, and it falls.
Pretty assist there by the EDC's number one distributor, Mason Clabo, averaging about 6.5 of those a game.
Here's Mikey Hamilton. Trying to find Shaheen. Shaheen trying to get rid of Colton Reinke. He's got it now. Will pull up for three. Way off the mark. Lawrence the board. Lawrence feeds off Clabo in transition. Couldn't get it. Left it short. Will stay with the Eagles off of Minganugi. Do you want to call fade to the corner for the three, or should I? No, we'll just leave it in for Reinke. Free throw line J. Colton Reinke, no. Finally misses one. Here's Hamilton. Minganugi in the corner. Minganugi backing his way in. Kick it out. Fallingstead, another triple.
I'm not used to seeing Fallingstead shoot that three quite as frequently, but he's got a couple early.
He does shoot 31% from downtown. He is capable of making those shots. Williams, all strength.
Bully ball by Williams there. And we've seen it so many times this year, Grant. Puts the head down, grinds, easy deuce.
14-8 Eagles, under 14 to play first half. Shaheen, a lot of moves. That's a they're going to call a foul. It may have been a travel, but they'll give him a shooting foul. We'll get him on the arm for two. We'll get Reinke on the foul. Shaheen off on the first. Pretty good foul shooters, just over 72%. Because Mastel and Xavier Ames into the contest, number 5 and number 30. Williams and Whitty will check out.
Mastel cracked double figures in the first meeting between these teams.
Second walk-in free throw. Missed them both. Empty trip for the Bruins. Eagles lead by 6. Lawrence, Clabo. Clabo, Ames, inside Reinke, off his hands, out of bounds. Bruin basketball. Shahid. Minganugi. Doesn't like what he sees. Back to Shahid. Shahid, all that speed. Kick to the corner. Mark Dahlman for a three from the corner. Way off the mark. Back in transition come the Eagles. Lawrence. Reinke. A little pinball down there. Intercepted by the Bruins. Here's Shahid in transition. Shahid. And one. Look at Reinke on the foul.
That's 2 on Reinke now. This is definitely a better version of the South team than we saw 2 months ago here on this floor, Grant. They're hanging in at the start, surviving that early barrage from Davies, going down 8. And they've almost scored as many points now in the first 5 minutes as they did in the whole first half.
They only scored 15 that night in the first half. Drew Kessel has now entered the game, and Chris Kemble has as well. Free throw is good. 3-point game. Mason Clabo has taken a seat. Here's Williams. Williams. Kick to the corner. Lawrence. Lawrence inside Williams. Met at the summit. Long rebound out to Chris Kemble. It's knocked away by Mastel. Will stay with the Bruins. Down 3, chance to tie.
Good hustle by Mastel there just to get a finger on the ball, knock it out of bounds, break up that transition opportunity.
Hamilton to inbound. Shahid's got it now. Fallingstead, that left hand. 1-point game. There's an interception there. Shaheed back the other way. Shaheed, he scores. Bruins lead. There's Mastel. Lawrence. Mastel in the corner. 13 to shoot. Williams. Mastel for three. Way off the mark. Charlie Metzger flying in for the offensive rebound. Fresh 30. Williams on the baseline. Way off the mark. Campbell running the ball down. Saves it. Ball on the floor. Bodies on the floor. All sorts of commotion. Timeout, Mike Hendrickson. Davies up 8. Now down 1. What a sequence here from Fargo South.
I've seen some Davies South football in the past that looked like that, what I just saw out there.
All that with Claiborne not on the floor.
Yeah, we'll give South credit. They have come out here and said, no, we're just not going to be the 8 seed that rolls over here tonight. We're coming back. Claiborne goes out of the game, and a minute and a half later, South has the lead.
Interesting how that works.
Just so everybody's aware, we've got a full slate of East Region Tournament action tonight. North, the 5 seed at West Fargo, the number 4 seed. That game just tipping off. Number 7 Central at number 2 Horace. And number 6 Cheyenne up in Grand Forks to take on the Rough Riders. So full slate of East Region tourney to determine the Final 4 that will go to the Shack on Thursday.
Loser of this game plays the first game on Thursday at 2 p.m. Loser of this one gets the loser of North and West Fargo. That's Thursday at 2 p.m. on WDAY+. I think I know the guys who are calling those games, by the way.
Yeah.
Fallingstead been hot from 3. Walked with it. Substitutions here for Fargo South. Minganugi is back into the game. Fallingstead and Mikey Hamilton have taken a seat. Minganugi is back in. Here's Clabo. Off the screen. Clabo. What a move there. Feeds off. Lost it. Williams lost the ball. We got a tie. No, lost it to Shaheed. Dahlman in transition. Minganugi. Not much of a shooter, though. Misses that one. Shaheed knocked out of his hands. Metzger with the ball now. Clabo. Long pass. Kate Olhauser. Wide open, can't finish. Ball tapped around. Colin Williams has it now. Williams is fouled. He's got 2 coming. I believe they may get Kessel on that foul.
Good fight down there by Williams to keep that possession going.
Look at Minganugi on the foul. Williams good on the first, just over 61% from the free throw line. Charlie Metzger out, Cam Miller in for his first minutes. Williams good on both. Eagles shoot 68% as a team. That's 4th in the EDC. Minganugi off to Campbell. Minganugi feeds off Shaheed in the corner. Shaheed, kick to the corner. Kessel. Kemble will fire a triple. No, way off the mark. Minganugi there with position. Fresh 30 for South. Kemble drives. Kemble falling away. Can only draw a little bit of iron. Took a tumble. Clabo open 3. Rattles out, no good. Dahlman the rebound. Minganugi head of steam. Falling away, he hits. It glares over at the Eagle student section. Miller, here's Williams. Here's Clabo baseline. Clabo spins, feeds off Williams the right hand. Back and forth we go, 18-17 Eagles. Shaheed, a lot of speed. Shaheed, the left hand.
Davies D's got to tighten up here a little bit. Some of these are a little bit too easy.
Miller, Olhauser. Williams, here's Miller. Claybo. Dirk fade off the board, no good. Kessel with the rebound, Shaheed with it now. Minganugi. A lot of bodies he's got to go through, falling away again, short. Claybo. Almost had it stripped the left hand, can't get the runner to fall. Minganugi the rebound. Shaheed. Kick it to the corner. Now to Kemble. Kemble around the screen for three. Way off the mark. Thought he got fouled. Slow-paced first half. 19-18 Bruins our score. Claybo. All those moves. Williams for three. Got it!
Well, there's something we haven't seen a lot of this year. Colin Williams burying threes.
No, he shoots 35% from three, unlike 7 attempts. Eagles back with a 2-point lead. Williams read it perfectly, was off his fingertips though and out of bounds. Will stay with South. Reinke and Lawrence back into the game for Davies. Hamilton and Fallingstead back into the game for South. Kemble and Kessel come out of the game for the Bruins. Shaheed guarded by Reinke. A lot of speed. Jump stop in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Claybo walking across. Now Olhauser walking across the timeline. Lawrence. Minganugi read it well. Tipped out to Olhauser. Whitty and Minganugi behind the play. Claybo. Whitty, free throw jumper. Too long. Tipped out. Whitty gets it back. Claybo open three. Got it! Timeout, Bart Manson.
And with a timeout on the floor, this Davies presentation of Davies boys basketball is brought to you by Maximum Performance and Fitness. At Maximum Performance and Fitness, we are proud of our clients' first approach to fitness. With our professional team of trainers and many programs from our specially developed MELT circuit training to athlete enhancement groups, we offer training for everyone to live a healthier lifestyle. For more information, stop into our West Fargo facility or check out mpfitness.net for more information. Thank you to Maximum Performance and Fitness for their sponsorship of Davies Live Network and Davies Boys Basketball.
Last time out we had the Bruins. They had an 8-0 run. They took the lead. Davies, again, Claybo on the floor. Straighten themselves out, up by 5 here.
Well, and shooters got to shoot. And Claybo, after bricking a few early in the game, here comes back and buries one. And sometimes that's all you need to get your confidence going, right, is just to knock down one of those. I'm sure Bart Manson is not pleased so far with the effort on defense, because that's where I think on that end of the floor the Eagles have been lacking.
Yep.
But right now, a 5-point edge. This is the chance where they can maybe run away and hide and put a little distance between themselves and South before halftime.
We shall see. Remember, the Bruins only scored 15 points when they came in here earlier this year. They already got 19, and they're keeping Davies within arm's reach. Eagles going to implement a little of a trap here. Minganugi. They'll back off now. Lucas Erickson is checked in. Corbin Fallingstead tries a three, comes back out to him. Whips a pass. Dahlman for three. No. Ball batted around. Lawrence comes out with it. Thomas Lawrence. We'll see what 32 brings us here for the Eagles. Claybo. Erickson on him. Through traffic and one for Mason Claybo.
A lot more low post activity from Claybo tonight than we have seen in the past.
Look at Fallingstead on the foul. That's only his first.
And only the second on South as a team tonight.
Shahid comes back in. Dahlman will take a seat. Claybo, good on the first. He's only 87.3% foul shooter, not the guy you want to foul. More pressure here, tipped in the air. Shahid gets it back. There's Mikey Hamilton.
And Davies on a 9-0 run right now, Grant.
Minganuji. Stripped by Claybo, gets it back, falling away off the board. Good take there from Minganuji.
Tell you, with Minganuji, you're not going to block that.
No, you're most definitely not going to do that.
It's going to rain before it gets blocked.
More low post here from Claybo. Gets Shahid in the air, and a little hand check foul there on Shahid for grabbing the collar. On 3 and white.
That is not a 1989 NBA foul right there.
No, Lambier probably got thrown out of the game for that. Williams and Ranke out. Claybo to inbound. Finds Williams under the basket, right hand. Mike Hendrickson not happy with something on that south sideline.
13 for Williams in this first half.
Largest lead of the game for the Eagles, back to 8. Shahid. Lucas Erickson. Got a foul on Olhauser. They have a bit of a block there.
Every time Shahid gets the ball, I see Vinny Shahid out there, the old Bison guard.
No offense, Ali, he can't shoot a tenth as good as Vinny could. Hamilton, quick trigger. Nope. Whitty the rebound. Just over 5 and change to go first half. South hanging tough. Eagles up 8. Claybo, baseline J. That's pretty.
And again, it's interesting as Davies runs these offensive sets where Claybo's not bringing up the ball, either Olhauser or Lawrence bringing it up, establishing the low post, hits the mid-range.
Get him lost in the shuffle a little bit. Here's Hamilton. Lawrence playing tight D. Inside Fallingstead. Tries to flip it up, couldn't.
Now you can tell the defensive intensity is dialed up a little bit for Davies here since that timeout.
Can you dial down? 3 ball, no good there. Put it on the floor. Whitty lost it on the way up. He's got 2 coming. He brought the ball down, but at least he'll get 2 shots out of it.
That's dialing down.
Okay.
And we might be dialing down Fallingstead's participation in the game after that second foul. They may be pulling him out here.
Whitty knocks the first one down. Whitty just a 46% foul shooter. Fallingstead will recharge on the bench here. Bring Kessel back into the contest. Whitty chops the free throws. And a loose ball foul on Holden Whitty. On Dahlman. That's 2 on Whitty.
So 2 on the Eagle big men each.
They're going to pressure the ball. Shahid nowhere to go. Feeds Minganuji, able to scoop it out. Intercepted by Lawrence. Lawrence. Inside Williams. Williams falling away. That's pretty. Going to keep the pressure on. That one tipped out of bounds, caught by the referee. He don't play. He'll stay with South.
Boy, defense turns to offense instantly, and the whole complexion of the game is shifted here now, Grant.
Minganuji feeds in Hamilton. Hamilton, bit of pressure here. Claybo interception. Claybo, right hand finishes. Tripped on his way up and still scored.
Yeah.
Timeout, Mike Hendrickson.
Yeah, I was a little concerned there when Claybo caught that in stride and tripped a little bit because you just worry with that knee. But finishes it cleanly, and the Eagles have firmly established control of this one.
Remember our friend Darren Maloney? He had a phrase. I'll paraphrase, get ticked. I think they just got ticked right here. Davies
got
up
a little
15.
Ticked. They did get a little ticked. I would agree with you on that one.
I mean, you're right. Pressure's turned up. They're starting to make their shots.
Well,
this looks like what we're used to seeing from these guys right
yeah,
now.
and it was just like you flipped the switch, and I hate to use cliches, not that I've ever done that on the air.
Right.
But it seems that once the defensive pressure and intensity came up, funny how the offense gets created right out of that. And, Davies, sometimes they get like this where they get a little helter-skelter in early parts of games. And right now, fortunately for them, they seem to establish pretty firm control as to what we're looking at. But again, I give South a lot of credit.
Yeah.
They're playing hard. They're managing on, but down low, it's beginning to be very apparent that the low post is going to be a problem here. We've seen Claybo go down low. Literally, I think more than any game we have called this year with Claybo. Going down and scoring on the blocks. He's hit a few threes, and Williams is just having a nice performance down there, too, with 15 already here. For only 4 scored for Davies so far.
Remember, Davies is coming off a thumping at Horace in their regular season finale. They're playing playing tonight. Oh, no, Lawrence. Williams scores when Lawrence is in pain.
And unfortunately, he fell on that same shoulder, I think, that he's hurt.
Yep, and he's walking off the floor, that right shoulder not moving. Scott Whitty will take a look at him on the side.
Ugh.
He's headed right back to the locker room.
Hate to see that.
So he exits. Metzger comes in for him, and he immediately picks up a foul. That's 17 fouls on Davies, so 1-1 coming for Ali Shahid.
And if that's the 6th foul, I'm not sure why we're shooting. Yeah, my
side
book,
out. Yep, they
my
had
book's
7 on
got
the board.
6.
They had 7 on the board that took it off. So 6 team fouls. So South will be shooting the rest of the way, just not on this foul. Cam Miller comes in for Holden Whitty. Thomas Lawrence back on the bench. We'll see if he comes back in or not in this first half.
Good to see him at least back out here.
Hamilton, baseball pass, Minganuji. Minganuji. He hits the deck hard. They're going to get a foul called here on who, I'm not sure. We'll get Olhauser on the foul. Now we're shooting here. Mastel in, Olhauser out with those quick fouls. Minganuji long on the first of the first half of the 1-1. Miller. Mastel in the corner. Mastel. A little more zone look here from Fargo South. 10 to shoot now. Metzger inside Claybo. Claybo. He was fouled there. Slapped in the face maybe. 2 shots coming from Mason Claybo.
Mason practically begging for the ball in the middle of that zone so he could do something with it, and did.
Got slapped in the face.
Yeah.
He did something with it.
He did.
Claybo short on the first.
File that under things that don't happen often.
Correct. Two missed free throws from Mason Claybo. A little half-court pressure here. Shahid right around it. Out of control. Ball popped up in the air. Dahlman comes out with it. Chris Kemble. Kemble out of control.
Boy, South just can't find a bucket right now.
It's like we've seen this before. Under 3 first half. Claybo directing traffic, asking for a screen, gets it. Shahid's still on him. Miller, high pass, has to go up to get it. Inside. Williams gets stripped. He had an open Mastel, and a foul is called.
Yeah, rough possession there for Davies. Ball rotation slow, wind up getting, hacked down in the post and turning the ball over. Just not a real crisp offensive.
So Williams commits the foul. Corbin Fallingstead's checked back into the game. Xavier Ames will check in right here.
And not the worst problem if you're Davies. South dead last in the conference in free throw shooting, 57.3% per game. They're 1 of 4 at the line tonight.
Kemble, a 44% free throw shooter, knocks that one down.
Not that there's any such thing as an announcer jinx.
Yeah, dead last, 57% from the free throw line as a team. Chops the free throws there.
So you talk about and they miss.
I don't know what to tell you. Williams inside. I could tell you Colin Williams is pretty good in the post.
I could tell you there wasn't a lot of resistance on that play either. That's a great hustle by Williams, who's just short of 20 now.
Shahid. Fallingstead. Minganugi off the screen. Minganugi. Shahid, that flopping hair. Shahid with the left hand scores.
Shahid throwing up those Rainbringers, and it's working out for him so far.
Rainbringers. It's a new one. Charlie Metzger, 3-ball. Off the mark. Fallingstead the rebound. Shahid will walk it up the floor. They've gotten within one. They've taken as much as a 1-point lead. They'll find themselves down 16. Fallingstead. Quick trigger. Mikey Hamilton not afraid to fire and is way off the mark. Metzger with the cross and will slow the pace down. Under 90 seconds to play. Minganugi and Williams down low. Minganugi poked it free momentarily. Claybo baseline. Claybo gets the bump, getting 2. Got him in the air. Will draw a 2-shot foul. The other Lawrence brother, Andrew, getting ready to check in here. Claybo makes that free throw. Lawrence in for Cameron Miller. Claybo 0 for 2 on one trip, 2 for 2 on this one. 42-24. Claybo's got 15 in this first half. Minganugi trying to use that speed, fading away. No, Claybo the rebound. 60 seconds to go. Lawrence, Claybo. Inside Ames. Ames, the turnaround, knocks it down.
Pretty assist there. Nice turnaround without hesitation by Ames. Line drives that one in.
He only averages 2 a game.
He's there.
2.4, but 2. Possible last possession of the half here for the Bruins. Mikey Hamilton in the corner. Now Shahid getting around Metzger. Flips it up. Rolls off, no good. Final 20 seconds. Mason will walk it up. Mason, Claybo, Ali Shahid. Here's Metzger. 9 to go in the half. Intercepted Minganugi. 5 seconds. He's got to go. 2, 1. Can he beat the blocked by Colin Williams? That's how this half ends. Fargo Davies, top seed, struggled early. They've now pulled away. They lead this one 44-24 after this first half. We'll be back in 9 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Grant Mark back with you. And Davies slow start, but they fast finish up 20 at the break, 44-24.
Right, again, turning on the defensive intensity, and that led to some offense, or easy offense, maybe easier offense would be the better word, but things started to get hot there. Colin Williams leading all scorers tonight with 19, Mason Claybo with 15, 5 for Colton Rinke, 3 for Holden Whitty, and 2 for Xavier Ames. On the Fargo South side, Alicia Shaheed leads with 9 points, Corbin Fallingstead with 8, Akbar Mingnuji with 6, and a single point for Chris Kemble. Tournament update. A game that
brought to you by U.S. Bank.
Most people know tonight. West Fargo and North tied 51-51, 13 minutes to play in that one. Winner of that one gets the winner of this one. Loser of this one gets the loser of that one. 4:19 to go first half. Horace leads Central in 2-7 matchup, 41-28. And in the only game right now where the lower seed having the edge, Cheyenne with an edge on Red River, 23-19, 3:32 to go in half number 1. Quickly on the girls' side, Horace wins 81-32 over West Fargo. Red River over North, 51-41, and Davies here before us beating Central 71-35. Cheyenne and Shanley yet to go tonight.
South had the arrow at the end of the first half. They get the rock out of the locker room. Down 20. Hamilton cuts into it right away. Volleyball 3. 44-27. Hamilton on the board with his first points. Olhauser backs it out. Whitty. Intercepted Minganuji. In the open floor. They're going to foul on Reinke. I believe that's 3 on Reinke. I don't know why Minganuji slowed up the way he did. Looked like he had a clear lane to the cup.
Yeah. Rinke picked up those couple early fouls, and now he's got 3. We'll see if they leave him out there this early in the half.
Minganuji, a 63% foul shooter. Good on the first. Chops the free throws. Williams the rebound. Thomas Lawrence has come out of the locker room a little late. Still working on that shoulder. Reinke. Here's Claybo. One-on-one with Mark Dolman. I'll take Mason Claybo on that matchup.
And Davies going back to what they did so well in the first half. Grant, post Claybo up, let him create the offense. Easy 2 there. For him anyway.
Fallingstead. Here's Dolman. Back to Fallingstead. Guarded by Whitty. Into the trees. The left hand falls.
And that's more the kind of shot we've seen Fallingstead hit. High percentage in the lane.
Olhauser to Williams. Reinke. Minganuji on him. Minganuji's been all over Reinke in this game. Back outside, 15 to shoot. Claybo off the curl. Claybo feeds a wide open Holden Whitty. It drops. Lost his assignment, Fallingstead. 48-30, lead back to 18. There's Reinke guarding Shaheed off the screen. Kick it to the corner. Hamilton. We got a foul down low on Whitty. Held Fallingstead as the entry pass came in. That'll be 3 on Whitty. Shaheed looking to get it in. Mikey Hamilton in the corner. Off the mark, no good. Williams with the rebound. Intercepted by Shaheed in transition. Shaheed. We got a jump ball call. We'll go to Davies on the jump. So Eagle ball off the tie-up. Olhauser, inside Claybo. Off the hands of Minganuji. Williams falling away. No. Fallingstead the rebound. Gabe Tripke's number 15. He's into the game. And foul called down low. Let's see who they get on the foul. Looks like he'll get Colin Williams. Will be his second foul. Gabe Tripke, 6', ninth grader into the contest. Number 15 there.
I have not seen Tripke.
I didn't have his
we have it in varsity.
I didn't have his name on my sheet here, so a little late if I didn't get his name right away. Shahid knocks down the first one. Claybo, a little teaching moment here with Tripke, saying, hey, dude, eyes up. When I have the ball, good things happen. Colton Ranke will check out.
Is that what he said?
Probably not. He was said it in a much nicer manner. Shahid, good on both, 48-32.
I don't care if Shahid makes the free throw. The style is great.
Shahid's got 11 points. Still counts the same no matter how you shoot it. Olhauser. Ames wasn't looking for it. Tripke runs it down. Here's Ames. Minganucci's been really aggressive, and it's working, paying off for him. Claybo, the jab. The right hand. Blocked by Shahid, and he passes it to Andre Zimiga. He doesn't play. He's a coach.
Well, we had 3 instances in the last couple of possessions where the Davies player has forgotten to look for the ball or wasn't there. That's a problem.
I don't want to say this is Tripke's first minutes of the season for varsity, but I haven't seen him in any other game this year. So
we have definitely not seen him at home.
Learning on the fly. Spin move by Minganucci. In and out, no good. Ames that met him at the summit. Tripke. Williams. He finds Tripke. Tripke for 3. Way off the mark. Minganucci out with it. With a head of steam, him and Claybo. Hits the bottom of the backboard.
Minganucci is not a distributor. He is going to the rack no matter what. Good luck.
Very Allen Iverson-esque there. Fallingstead in the passing lane. Throws it down.
With authority.
Is there another kind? Williams. Claybo off the screen. Top of the key. Got it.
Claybo says that's enough of that three-point stuff.
We're throwing the horns down. Watch that in here, Fargo South. Just a play call. We're joking. Fallingstead. Inside. Minganucci met at the rim. Met at the rim again. Missed it, but a foul on Ames. That'll be his first. Eagles have been in foul trouble here with their big men.
Well, Minganucci started that possession by giving Mason Claybo a good shove to the chest to get some position, and then moved around and got shoved to the floor himself.
Minganucci off on the first. With Charlie Metzger in. Tripke getting some pointers from his freshman coach, Max Frosley. Max coaches team to a second-place finish. Not bad for a first-year coach, huh?
Nice job, Rook.
Minganucci knocks that one down, and we'll check out here. Drew Kessel into the contest. I almost called him Reese again. (51-35). They'll leave Tripke in the game. Claybo. Metzger. Ames the fake. Back outside, Tripke. Chris Kemball's checked in. He's got that assignment. Claybo will pull. Way off the mark. Williams saves it. Tripke feeds off Ames. Williams, 3 to shoot. Got to put one up. It's knocked away and stolen by Kemball. Hamilton. Great defensive effort from Tripke, but a score for Shahid. Hamilton had rolled his ankle. He's slow getting back.
Yeah, he's laboring.
Ames to Metzger. Metzger feeds Claybo. Right hand. The runner falls. Timeout, Bart Manson. Little helter-skelter here from the Eagles. Little missed assignments, but they're still keeping south of that arm's length, up 16.
Yeah, Hamilton going off here a little bit. He looks like he looks upset. That might be the end of his night. Well, Davies reestablishing a little bit of control here now after the lead shrunk a little bit there, but Claybo again active. Dare I say it's a little quieter 22 than we're probably used to seeing from him, but it's again, it's on the low post, and that's an aspect of the game I think that, we've seen it when he's gone up against, elite players like Jeremiah Sem from Fargo North and some of these others. And sometimes if your shot's not falling, where are you going to find a way to score?
Yep.
And, of course, the best players, the Mason Claybos, the top scorers in basketball, always find a way to score, even when their shot may not be falling. You go 3 for 5 at the line, you pick up some there. You go in the low post game and play there. You hit a couple of mid-range jumpers. Some guys, when they play and their three-point game is off, they disappear from games entirely. Obviously not the style of Mason Claybo, who could score from anywhere at any time. And I really like this part you see here as they come back onto the floor where Claybo talking with young Gage Tripke here, just like that's generation passing, and that's what high school athletics is all about. And the next group playing it forward, so to speak.
Davies is really good in their other tournaments this year, trying to win the EDC for the 4th year in a row. Fallingstead to Dahlman. Kessel in the corner. He'll fire a wing triple way off the mark. Ames the rebound. Freshman placed second. C-Squad won the championship. The sophomore team won the championship. Young guys coming. The old head misses one short. Mason Claybo. Kessel with the rebound. Shaheed traveled. Took a couple giant steps there. May need a passport.
Several.
May need a passport after that travel. Eagles will take it side out here. You gonna be okay here?
I'm good.
Okay. Metzger, Claybo, baseline. Whip it out. Metzger down the lane. Left hand. No. Rattled around, couldn't fall. Shaheed back the other way.
Best looking missed shot of the night.
Fallingstead. Whip it inside right to Colin Williams. Wrong team, Corbin.
Nobody turns the ball over more in the EDC than South does. 17 a game. Well on
Williams
pace.
for 3. Short. Shaheed the rebound.
See, you let them make one and they get greedy.
Shaheed calling for 5.
It's okay, Colin. I love it.
Dahlman clap for it. Can he convert? No. Shaheed the offensive board. Shaheed scores on Claybo. 53-39. Claybo fakes it. Metzger. Tripke feeds off Metzger. Tripke will launch. Short. Rolls out of bounds. Knocks Collins with the rebound. He's out of bounds.
As I was a 9th grader, I didn't have that kind of green light to shoot the 3.
When you coach, we couldn't shoot 3s. Tripke will check out here. Metzger will follow. Cam Miller will come back in. Olhauser, Ames, and Williams, the 5.
We were a grinded out offense.
Yeah, that's why we didn't win many games either. Shaheed. Kessel off the screen. Kemble will fire a triple. Long.
Here comes 43, whatever that is.
Dennis Eckersley. Miller feeds inside to 23. He scores. Not that one, but Colin Williams.
Kirk Gibson ruined Dennis Eckersley.
Shaheed, top of the key, triple, short. I can't think of anybody else with Eckersley, so. Williams. Double team, kick it out, Miller. Inside Claybo, going to work in the post. Turns and scores. What a move there.
Ooh.
Could someone say footwork?
That's dirty. He's like, what just happened to me?
Kemble, Minganuji, Minganugi has to kick it out. Shahid, 3-ball, corner pocket.
Well, Minganugi made me eat my words there. He said I never said he never distributed the basketball. There's the assist.
He does. Even Allen Iverson pass once in a while. Olhauser, Claybo gets two guys that hit themselves in the face. Williams waits it out, scores. Timeout, Bart Manson. This presentation of Davies Boys Basketball is brought to you by Maximum Performance and Fitness. At Maximum Performance and Fitness, we are proud of our clients' first approach to fitness with a professional team of trainers and many programs from our specially developed melt circuit training to athlete enhancement groups. We offer training for everyone to live a healthier lifestyle. For more information, stop into our West Fargo facility or check out mpfitness.net for more information. Thank you to Maximum Performance and Fitness for their sponsorship of Davies Live Network and Davies Boys Basketball.
We appreciate the fine folks at Maximum Performance and Fitness being with us this season.
We know the producer loves it in the back there, John Moser. But again, Davies has been able to kind of keep this kind of 16 to 18 point lead. South hasn't really been able to get back into it. Davies has kind of run away and hide, as you would say.
Yeah, arm's length lead, not feeling too threatened, but still a lot of basketball left here as we cross the halfway point.
Under 9 minutes. Shahid, nice move with the spin move.
Boy, he is playing well tonight, Grant. That's 20 for him now.
South has not scored 50 points against Davies in either meeting this year. 34 and 48, that's what they got. Need 6 to get there. Miller, baseline. Tough shot, got it to go, 61-44. Minganugi. Dahlman off the pick. Shahid going baseline. Claybo cuts that off. Falling step left wide open. Claybo skied in for the block, but it was a foul beforehand. They'll get Claybo on the foul. That's his first.
Score update, Grant, from West Fargo. Number 4, West Fargo 76. Check that. Fargo North has taken the lead. 76-72 over West Fargo.
First of 2 for Fallingstead Falls.
Just over 3 minutes to play in that one. Again, winner of that one gets the winner of this one. Loser of this one gets the loser of that one.
Fallingstead long on the second. Minganugi is blocked and a foul called on Williams. Back to the line, South goes. Again, winner here, 5:30 on Thursday. That's the third matchup of the 4 on Thursday from the Shack. Minganugi good on the first. Got winner of West Fargo and North, and the winner of this one, 5:30 on Thursday. First half of the 1-1, no good. If you lose this game, you're playing Thursday at 2. That's the first loser out game. That ball picked away. Hamilton comes out with it, the steal from Shahid. In transition, Fallingstead thought about it. Claybo tipped it right to Mike Hendrickson. They play it into Hamilton. Ooh, there's Shahid. Miscommunication there.
And I'm not sure if Hamilton's ankle is still completely.
You're right, it's not. 61-46. Williams, Olhauser. 20 to shoot for the Eagles. Inside. Wrapped up and fouled as Colin Williams. Minganugi will pick up that foul. That's number 3 on Minganugi with 7:14 to play.
And that is the first team foul against South in this entire half.
Bart Manson.
Bart Manson letting the referees know it.
That was well timed. Whitty. Claybo. Claybo had it stripped, ball on the floor, bodies on the floor. Claybo, look out with that bad ankle. Kick ball will go to South.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, there we go. Okay. One more time. I didn't get to say it with that melee they had earlier.
Megan Thee Stallion, body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
What?
Chris Kimball. Yeah, Iron Eagle used it in the tournament game. Minganuji. Wrapped up and fouled. Before the basket.
And before the travel.
Before the commotion, we got a foul.
Getting salty here in the last half of our last game. Oh, get off my lawn, too, by the way.
First two is good. Cam Miller will check out here. Three starting bigs in for the Eagles now. Whitty, Williams, and Reinke, the two guards. Claybo and Olhauser. Starters on the floor for the Eagles. Mostly starters, a couple bench guys mixed in here for South. Chris Kimball guarding the ball. Fallingstead, Minganuji, Shahid, and Dahlman. So 4 starters and Kimball on the floor. 20 to shoot. Williams, hop step. Williams falling away, blocked by Shahid. Back out Claybo. Reinke will try it from the left wing. It falls for 3.
And we lost Colton Reinke for a while there. After the first 5 of the game, he comes back and
Shahid? Shahid? Can he respond? Yes. Ooh.
23 for Shahid.
Lead cut to 13.
South isn't going away.
Claybo on the floor. Foul called. See what they get. They'll get Kimball on the foul.
Only the second foul of the half.
Manson still looking over the scoreboard. Arms folded, just disgusted with the officiating. Too long of a pass. Kimball on the floor. Shahid. Kate Olhauser goes flying into Mikey Hamilton.
Everybody's laughing about it. Everybody looks okay. Hamilton having a tough night. Even on the bench, he's not safe.
Nobody is safe in the EDC quarterfinals.
Under 20 seconds to go, by the way. West Fargo leads by 1 over North. We'll let you know how it turns out in the end.
You're calling both games. Fallingstead. Nope. You want to do live play-by-play for us? It's a 13-point game.
North with a shot at the buzzer to win it. Pending. Stay tuned.
Pending? How do you pen during live basketball?
I think there's a foul.
Okay.
In this game and that game.
Oh,
I'm doing Kevin Harlan here, so.
I just said that.
Spartans going to the line with 4.3 left, try to get the lead here. You worry about this game. I'll worry about the other one.
Will do. Whitty. Claybo, baseline, Jay. Yep. 66-51 here. 5:15 to play. Back to West Fargo. That's what you're supposed to say at the line shooting too. As Fargo.
Well, he hasn't put the shot up yet. So
Fallingstead tumbles to the floor. He was fouled. See who they get on the foul here. That's 4 on Holden Whitty. 5:08 to play. Fallingstead long on the first. Mikey Hamilton's going to try to gut this out for the last 5:08. Chris Kimball will sit down.
And we are tied 1 of 2 at the line for North. 80-80 with 5 seconds to go. Stay tuned.
Short on the free throw is Fallingstead. He goes 0 of 2 at the line. Little token pressure here from Fargo South. Reinke has it now in the front court. Kick it to the corner. Olhauser whips it across. Claybo relocates, short on the three. Fallingstead with the rebound. Under 5 to play. Shaheed kicks it out. Fallingstead has made one. Short there. From the edge of your seat for the Northwest Fargo final, they're in commercial break. Didn't know they had commercial breaks in huddle. That ball out of bounds. Will go back to South on the turnover. Looking for Williams there on the wing.
I'm multitasking.
Sure.
Apparently the referees are too. See, they knew we needed some time to get that.
Right. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy theory. 4.3 seconds to go. West Fargo 80. Fargo North 80. West Fargo to inbound with a chance to win it on their home floor. And we appreciate Kate Althauser.
For tying it. No, they're attending to blood on the knee there. That right knee.
West Fargo for the lead, yes. And it's 82-80.
Game over or timeout?
Nope, timeout North. Did not see for West Fargo who did it, but a driving layup to take the lead.
So we got tending to blood on Kate Olhauser. Mikey Hamilton's trying to walk through this rolled ankle on the other side. So 2 injured guards not in the game. 15-point lead for Davies. 4:20 to play. Shaheed, kick it out. Kemble. Fallingstead. That right hand won't fall. Ball on the floor. Claybo comes out with it. Claybo. Lost it out of bounds.
Claybo still looking for the foul. Not getting it.
No.
Still in timeout at the Packer gym here.
At the bandbox?
See what North comes up with for this final possession.
Under 4 to play here. Kemble with the ball. Shaheed. A lot of dribbles and 2 points.
And tonight for Shaheed, a lot of points. That's 25 for Shaheed. Nice game. Average is 10-8.
Only Mason Claybo has more tonight. He's got 26. Charlie Metzger. Inside Williams, the turnaround. No. Ball's to Minganuji. Claybo with a blocking foul. That'll be another 1-on-1 situation here for Fargo South.
North going to the free throw line to try to get this game back tied.
We've got a timeout by Bart Manson with 3:19 to play.
And we appreciate Bart calling that timeout so we can bring you the end of this other game. Again, recapping the girls bracket in case you haven't seen that tonight. Horace, the number 1 seed, undefeated in conference play, defeats West Fargo 81-32. Red River, the number 3 seed, over number 6 North, 51-41. Davies earlier on this floor tonight, convincing win over number 7 Central, 71-35. In progress, no score update yet. We'll try to get that, Tori, before we leave the air. Number 5 Shanley at number 4 Cheyenne. Last scores we had, Horace led by 13 over Central. Cheyenne was up 4 on Red River. And again, here on the timeout, we've got 4.5 seconds, it looks like, to go at the Packer gym. Fargo North fouled. Believe, based on the scoreboard, that this will be a 2-shot foul for North to try to tie it up.
Okay, well, we can burst the bubble. It's 88-64 Horace. They will knock off Central.
Okay.
So they will play the Red River Cheyenne winner. That'll be the nightcap on Thursday night.
First free throw is good for North.
We got a 1-and-1 here for Abakar Minganuji. Short. Williams the rebound and a foul by Chris Kemble. That's the 4th on Fargo South. 2 more fouls to come for the Eagles are in the bonus with 3:17 to play. South will pressure the ball. Metzger whips it across, intercepted Fallingstead. Bruins will not go away quietly. 3 minutes to play. Minganugi strong and scores. Under 3 minutes to play. 66-55. A blocking foul is called on Shahid.
And that'll be his 4th, I believe.
That's
Grant.
4 on Shahid. Next one, he's gone.
And we will have bonus basketball at the Packer Gym.
Free basketball on a Tuesday night.
Both free throws good by North. 82-82 at the end of regulation play.
Claybo has to get it in. Timeout.
So whoever our winner and loser here is going to play a couple of tired teams, apparently.
Eagles have no timeouts remaining with 2:52 to play. Mike Hendrickson still has 2 in his back pocket.
And this one is definitely not over yet. Tournament play always a little tighter.
South coming in here off a 92-73 win over Fargo Shanley. The Bruins beat Fargo Shanley 3 times this season. They've only beaten 2 other teams the entire season.
Definitely, though, giving a good accounting of themselves
Absolutely.
tonight. They have played well. They were down 20 at the half, have managed to battle back to make this a respectable game. And, if things break, they might have a shot here. But we'll see what the Eagles do in the final 3 minutes.
Williams, Olhauser. Eagles break the press. Claybo off the screen. Kick it to the corner. Kate Olhauser, 3-ball, way off the mark. A tie-up situation. They both go dive into the floor. Williams and Shahid. Shahid will win it based on the possession arrow favoring the Bruins with 2:30 to play. Shahid, 25 points, 4 fouls, though. 2:30 and counting to go. The Eagles lead by 11. They also have the possession arrow. Dahlman. Fallingstead, Whitty on him. Got to kick it out. Dahlman, Minganugi. Minganugi trying to force his way in. 10 to shoot now. Minganugi, the left hand, he gets it to go. Timeout, Mike Hendrickson. 2:06 to play. Definitely not over yet. 66-57, our score. Got any more news, Dan, rather? Or?
I got nothing right now.
Okay.
Stay tuned. We mentioned Horace winning tonight, so 88-64.
It's not over, but it's pretty much over.
Okay. It's essentially over?
It hasn't gone final, but it's pretty much over. 93-70 at Horace. Under 90 seconds to play in that game.
We're in a buffering situation over
Kinda.
here.
Mike Hendrickson down to 1 timeout. Bart Manson has none. He used his last about 2 minutes ago. Basketball out of the timeout. 2:06 to go. Bruins will continue to pressure. Metzger has it now. Olhauser whips it across to Reinke. No, Claybo's got it. Olhauser. Claybo in the corner, 10 to shoot, just trying to kill clock. Claybo downhill, finally gets a foul call. Corbin Fallingstead can't believe it. Bart Manson says it's about time. 2 shots coming for Claybo.
And 4 on Fallingstead.
That'll be 3 on Fallingstead. Claybo rattles out on the first. That's his 3rd and his free throw tonight. Claybo knocks the second one down. Double-digit lead, minute 41 to go. 67-57, Fargo Davies over Fargo South. Shaheed with the dance. The jump stop. Kemble, a lot of moves. Trying to feed Minganuji, can't. Off balance. We got a double dribble call. Double dribble is called.
Corner 3.
South will continue to pressure.
Cutscene slams.
What?
Double dribble. Cutscene slams.
Oh. It's a final from Horace. 95-75, 2/7. They'll play the nightcap on Thursday night. A minute 15 here. Winner plays 5:30 on Thursday. Claybo bodying his way in. Another foul. That's on Shaheed. That's 5, and he's gone. He knows it, too. Ripping off the jersey here. That is Shaheed. That's 5 on 4, and he is done for the final 105. What a night, though, for Shaheed. 25 points.
Can't ask for much better
Herculean effort from Ali Shaheed. Drew Kessel comes to take his place. Claybo, that's his 28th point of the night. Knocks that one down, 69-57. 1 minute. Minganuji off the screen. He'll fire. Can't get it to drop. Claybo. Final 50 seconds. Ranke. Inside Williams. Williams fights and scores. Minganuji. One more for the road, no good. Kemble. Fallingstead for 3. Can't get it to fall. Metzger with the board. Claybo will cross the timeline. Kick it out. Ranke. It looks like the Bruins will not foul. And that'll do it. Number 1, Fargo Davies, 71. The 8th-seeded Fargo South Bruins, 57. Fargo Davies advances. They'll play Thursday night at 5:30 to take on the winner of West Fargo and Fargo North in the semifinals.
Mason Claybo leading all scorers with 29 points tonight. Colin Williams with 25. Colton Rinke 8. 5 for Holden Whitty, 2 for Ave Ames, and 2 for Cam Miller. 25 points for Ayul Shaheed to lead Fargo South before he fouled out. 15 for Akbar Minganuji, 13 for Corbin Fallingstead, 3 for Mikey Hamilton, and a single-point effort from Chris Kemble. South now drops back into the consolation loser out play on Thursday. Still to be determined who they'll be playing. It's overtime. Fargo North leads 91-89 over West Fargo. We're inside of a minute in the extra session there. Horace with the victory. We'll get an update on Cheyenne for you before we leave the floor, but coming up.
Stay here for a little bit longer. They're coming.
We're saved for.
Mason looks exhausted.
Yeah, Mason giving a few hugs here. I think we're going to get Colin Williams too, and as has become custom at the end of the regular season and in our broadcast season in the region, Coach Manson will come up here, so I will vacate the premises for the final time here. And vacate.
You said vacate.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
You could debate that later. We'll watch.
We'll
check the tape. We'll check the tape.
Okay. Let's go, Colin. Let's go to the players first. All right, Colin. Describe 71-57. Just describe. It's tournament time, right? So South gave you the kitchen sink, but you're able to get the win tonight.
Yeah, tournament time. You know, it's a completely. The regular season is done, and now it's all new games. And
so now you're going to face the winner of Fargo Northwest Fargo. That game's in overtime right now, so we'll see who you get there. Does the mindset change now that you're on to the semifinals? You're in the shack. You're in a bigger building. Is that going to mean anything to you guys?
Nope. It's still just about going out and playing hard with whoever we get.
Just last question. Describe what this season has meant inside this building. Only lost one game in here. What's it mean to play at home?
it's our home. This is our court. We take pride in what we do here.
Thanks for the time, bud. I'll see you Thursday, all right?
Thank you.
Mason Clavos here, and first of all, you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't know what I ate, but it doesn't feel good in the stomach.
All right, so it's not the knee, it's
no,
something
no,
else.
No,
okay,
it's the
okay.
stomach.
So Fargo South threw the kitchen sink at you guys in the first. If you're able to get a 20-point lead, describe that first half, because it's a little choppy, at least when we saw up here.
Yeah, I mean, they're scrappy. And then, in March, it's anyone's game. It's 0-0. So it's like they play hard. Mike gets them to play hard. So it's, Ollie had a really good game. He's a heck of a
25 points. I think it's his career high.
Yeah, I didn't. He surprised me today. So, they play hard. They always do. And they ran some good sets today that we didn't really know about. So it was good. It was a fun game. Was
it your purpose to get down more in the paint in this game? Because I haven't seen that a lot, especially when you guys were playing South. Was that just a change of pace, or what was the way why did you go in the paint? Is what I'm trying to say here.
I think I'm a little bit stronger than some guys guarding me right now.
Right,
so
yep.
I think it's just kind of a matchup thing. And, it's so I don't work as hard, bringing up the ball. I can sit on the paint. I can do some things. I grew up with two older siblings that played post, so I always watched them and I always got in their workouts of them doing post moves. So, I always kind of wish I was a little bit taller just so I could play a little bit post. But, yeah, it was just kind of a matchup thing, and, it worked today. So
does it matter who you get, 5 versus 4? They're in overtime. Your coach is watching it over here. Does it matter?
No. We'll be good Thursday play. So
this was your last home game in here. Describe this building and what this has meant for you in these 5 years.
It's getting me a little emotional right now. But
hey, me too, man.
Yeah, it means a lot. I spent 5 years here, and I met some really good people, really good friends, had some really good games here, and so I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss playing here.
Now, remember, we had these shirts made last year. Hold that up here. He's wearing his right now. Do me a favor, sign that for me.
All right.
We're doing live autograph signings now.
This is hard to sign.
Do it the best you can. Could be. Who knows? Hey, it's been a pleasure, bud, and we'll see you Thursday, all right?
Nice.
All right. Let's get the old coach in here. Let's bring on the old coach. We only get him once a year. Yeah. Before we get to the basketball, describe Mike Hendrickson and his career.
Well, Mike and I have been friends for a long time. He played at Minot State, and I grew up. Actually, he grew up in Williston, and so I watched him play when he was in high school, and then because I was from Minot, and then I watched him play in college, and so I've known Mike for a long time, and to do what he's done for as long as he has done it, is really incredible. You're not going to find guys like that anymore. 35 years of coaching is really, it's a lot of time. I always say coaches lose a lot of sleep over other people's kids.
Right.
And Mike, obviously, I think the Inform said it the best, that he's a saint.
Yes.
He's done a lot for those kids, a lot for that program. And, I couldn't be more proud to call him, a mentor for me, a colleague, a guy that I've looked up to, and a guy who's done it the right way all of his career. So.
Yeah. By the way, number 300 for you tonight here at Davies. How does that feel, huh?
I don't know. I don't think about things like that. For me, I'm not in it for that. I just want to see the kids have the opportunities to, as other Davies kids. That's the most fun that I think about coaching is that watch these kids in the semifinals.
Right.
Maybe they'll get a chance to play in the championship game. Yep. And for me, that's what I want. I want kids to leave our program with some special moments like that. Mm-hmm. And hopefully, we get a shot here on Thursday night to punch our ticket to the state tournament, and it's here in Fargo, and that's something that we've talked about all year. But this team that we got, it doesn't do things, they make it difficult sometimes, and obviously I thought our defense was really good tonight. It just that we couldn't score.
Yeah.
And part of it is we couldn't get to the foul line either. Yeah. Would we get in the bonus with like 1 minute left?
Hardly. We saw what you did with the officials. You were trying your best to get some calls there at the end.
It was so when you don't get opportunities to go to the free throw line. Now you got to make every shot.
Right.
You're not getting anything easy, and so obviously tonight was a struggle that way. But I thought defensively. What did we give up? 57 points or something like that?
Yeah. Yep.
That's a really good effort, and And so we're going to need another good one on Thursday.
What is the key to get your 4th consecutive title? It'll be your 8th overall if you get that one. What's it going to take? Because you're going to face, I don't know the score of that game. It's still going on. What's it going to take to get that 8th tournament title?
You got to make plays and you got to make shots. I mean, everybody always thinks that there's a recipe to some of this stuff, and I'll tell you the recipe is that when you get into tournament play, the ball's got to go through the holes. And we've had some situations where that's happened, and we've had some situations where it hasn't happened.
Right.
And so, hopefully Thursday night, going into the shack, we'll feel loose and we'll play well, and the ball will go in the hole. And when the ball goes in the hole, it's a lot easier to officiate too. And and tonight it was kind of a grinded out game, and but I was proud of our guys tonight. We had a lot of guys who stepped up and defended and rebounded, and we had a lot of nice things offensively too. But we just didn't get some shots to go.
Coach, it's been a pleasure to call these games the last 4 years, and it's a shame we have to go. But we'll see you on Thursday. But thank you,
Grant. I'm just going to say this. Me as a coach, I just told you about the fact that how nice it is to see kids, get to their dreams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And and I look at you and I think like, wow, where you've been and what you've done and where you're going. You got all these hours now that you can at some point put together for some sort of company that you can maybe go work for.
I do it every year. This game
will
will be a part of it.
And I've really enjoyed your dad and you guys doing this. You guys make Davies Live Network really special. We are certainly going to miss you guys.
Yep.
And I'm sure you're not done calling some of our games.
No, I'm sure I'll be back here.
It's time for you to probably go make some money too now. So, but you and your dad, I got to coach with my dad for a long time, and you got to take some of those things, and those will be special moments for you and your dad to go back and look at, and it's all out there on YouTube now. And
by the end, you may sound like him.
That's exactly right. But I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you. And
the best thing you ever did was you cut me freshman year. I appreciate that. Best thing you ever did for me.
But you've made quite a career for yourself, and I'm very proud of you, and very proud to have you in our program too. So thank you for everything.
No, thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. We'll see you Thursday, all right?
Yep, sounds good.
Thank you.
It's still going.
I don't know what to say after what Coach just said there. This has been really special for us these last 4 years, and we ended with 49 wins. With 49 games, we've won 46 of those games. I want to say we have a pretty good winning percentage in here. But this has been really special, and we thank Coach and Mason and all these guys for coming up with the last 4 years. This has been special, and we just wanted to put a great product on up here and on the floor for all of you watching this, and just thank you for watching, and we appreciate all that we've done and all that everybody has done here. This has been great.
We have had an absolute blast doing this. A lot of Tuesday and Friday nights up here in this booth. I will miss it.
Yep.
I will miss being here with you most of all. This job is about telling stories of high school athletes, and we have been fortunate to be here for some really special performances, some really, really fine kids that have come through these halls in the years that we've been covering games. And for me to sit up here and have the privilege of doing these sort of events with you, and the fun part is that you're going to make this a career, and I'm just happy that you found something that you love, and truly it shows through in these contests and telling stories. And folks like Mason Clabo make it a fun story to tell night in and night out watching high school athletics, and it's truly been a privilege. And to those of you on the other side of the camera, thank you. The students, John, our producer, has put up with more than you can probably imagine from all of us. Mark Langlie, the entire Davies Live Network operation here, thanks for letting me be a part of it, and thanks for letting me be a part of it with you there, kid. I appreciate it, and I know your mom is watching, and she'd be proud of you too.
Well, it's time for us to say goodbye, and it's hard, but we have to do it. But hey, you'll get 14 more games of us in 2 days. So hey, you're not missing much. Again, Thursday you got 4 games of us. That'll be the boys on Thursday. Friday the girls take to the floor at the Shack. They'll do all those games, and then Saturday is our state qualifier and championship games. We'll see this Davies team at least 2 more times, and all we can say is thank you. Without this, I wouldn't be doing the WDY EDC tournament. I wouldn't do any of this if it wasn't for looking into the camera right now. And just thank you. That's all I can say is thank you to everybody here. This has been special. That's all I can say is this is really, really special. To all the players we've had up here, I mean, Mason, Alpha, Peter Havelka, Daniel York, Ray Brown, you name it, they've all been up here. They're legends here. And then they've been in this chair, Manson's been in this chair. That's what makes this worth it. And we never asked to be paid. We don't want to be paid. This is what we have wanted to do, and I thought this game tonight was some of our best work. So any final thoughts before we say goodbye?
Proud to call you a broadcast colleague, but more proud to call you my son. Thanks, kid. Thanks for the ride.
I think that about wraps it up for us. For my colorist, Mark Hubbard, this is Grant Hubbard. For our producer, John Moser, Mark Langlie is the director of Davies Live Network. This is Grant Hubbard saying so long from South Fargo. Davies wins at 71-57. Good night, everybody.